Okay, good everyone. You are welcome to today's live trading session. So we have the Euro USD painting as we are seeing now. So I gave you the annotations to look out for as of last week. So you know that we coming in here, we are coming to trade. We're not necessarily coming to I'm not coming to teach anything per se, but in course of that, I will explain something, thereby teaching some concept, but we are here to trade. So we had this move down here as of last week. So if you can remember, and I've been following the analysis I've been giving, I've been telling you that I don't want to see this high breached as of last week. Last week, this was my invalidation I was looking at. So we had this move up here as on Friday. And just like I was telling the master students yesterday in their class, I told them that in higher time frames, particularly the monthly and the weekly, you are going to see that only one part of the previous higher time frame candle is being raided by price. What do I mean? Most times you see that only one part of the previous candle, like this one now, it raided the high, this one raided the low, this raided the low, this raided only the low, this raided only the high. Rarely do you see the high and the low being taken out. Most times when the high and low is being taken out on this higher time frame, it is seen as the end of the manipulation or a reversal in terms of this. And I don't know if this did it. Okay, this did not do it. So when you see all those types of scenarios in your chart, like here now, look at it. It took out the previous candles high and low. It can be seen as the end of manipulation to the downside. So they are not coming for liquidity again as the downside. They took out all this low and they saw it as fair value, closed a fair value gap, expanded up and made a break in market concentration to the upside. This next candle now, you should not be expecting that they will be coming down below this low to hunt for furthermore liquidity. So as at what we are seeing now currently, we had a contraction candle last week, and I brought your eyes to this bearish order block here, and I told you that I did not want to see this previous high being raided by price as of last week. This was my invalidation. Then after the next place I was looking out for was this low, and all these lows to be taken out in the marketplace. If that is being invalidated, then we are going to the upside. So we did not see that last week. It was being confirmed. Then let me go to the daily time frame. Now in the daily time frame, we see Monday's high here. This is Tuesday, and this is Wednesday. Now, let me put up my markers I have in my chart. So this was the invalidation I gave. Now, last week, this was our draw on liquidity. We had that. Okay, now currently, now, I don't want you to come into the markets and be looking for something to trade as regards the dollar for now. Let it pour down to give us the validation of taking out previous daily low. That's what I want to point out today. Understand? Let it pour down to give all the validation of taking out this low. Only then can we begin to hunt for shorts. I put out this marker here. If you go to the 4-hour time frame, you are going to see that the main notion behind all this is that their quest for the manipulation that they want to do. Market, sometimes you don't always force your edge to come out. You wait for it to play out for you. It's a very, very important technique that no matter how I say it, some persons might still want to go against it and force their way into the market. So let us wait till we see this low being taken out. If we see this low being taken out, particularly on this particular time frame now, let this low be taken out, wait for this candle to close, then the next candle, you look to hunt for a sell when the market has come to that point of premium for you, or a fair value gap on this particular swing. So today's trading is not actually going to be something that we'll be entering at the moment. It's something that we still have to look and observe. And don't forget that today is FOMC. Today is your FOMC minutes for those that are not aware. So we have FOMC coming up in the evening, but I think around 7 o'clock, thereabouts, for those that are using GMT+1. So we have FOMC coming up by 7 p.m. GMT+1 today. That is Wednesday, the 5th of July, 2023. So I want you all to wait until this low is being validated. Don't force your edge in this marketplace. Don't. The market will pay you when it wants to pay you. It will give you all those footprints. Understand? If you have not been in this market for a very long time, you want to see specific things come out the way you expect them, and you push your position inside there. It's not really advisable. So I will advise you, if this comes here and takes out this low, like I said, you wait for that candle to close, then you can start trading this down like this. You can start trading it down. So if this comes here and closes, then we have validated the high of the week. But this week is NFP, and it can also be a consolidation week, and we might have a consolidated or a reversal weekly profile being formed. That's why I'm telling you to wait. It's not because of there is nothing to look out for to trade here, but in these market conditions, you just want to rest and just wait for clear things to paint for you. As at the GBP, let's look at that particular pair. Now, there is a strong draw on liquidity as to this high here. There is a strong draw on liquidity as to this high, and I don't want to force anything. I want the dollar to be able to paint for me what I should be trading for, both the GBP and the euro. So once I've seen the validation on the dollar, then I can come in. But I would love them to come and take out a previous daily low on the GBP before I want to be able to buy. Understand? So there is the possibility of it still coming here to take out this low. I'm looking at this before going up. So on this time frame, this is the validation, the higher time frame validation that you are now long. And once this high is being taken out, you are looking for this high, not this high, this one here, because this is low resistance liquidity run. So that's what I'm saying. We have had all those highs being broken, but this is the one I want you to look out for as at the GBP. So this is our validation. So the markets, when some persons, they normally say that they don't think day traders they're actually profitable, is because of the manipulations you see in daily time frame is not what someone trading swing or a position trader will naturally expect. So in times like this, in conditions like this, you already know the ball game. You know the manipulation they normally ensue in the marketplace, and you don't want to be caught in that their soup. Understand? Okay, so in general, if I see the validation on the dollar, it will tell me that that the GBP and the euro are ready to be traded upon. So that's currently what I am looking at the meantime. It's not particularly good right now to say that, okay, that since this high has been taken out, this is a break of market structure and they should maintain this low and something like that. No, here dollar is king and you want to maintain that particular notion that you have. So until I see that low being taken out, not just that, I want to see this low being taken out and I want the 4-hour candle to close. I have reasons for that. I want this low to be taken out and the 4-hour candle close. Then the next candle, I will look for a retracement up until this part. Then I will try to trade this down and it will confirm that the high of the week has been made here. But if you look at this thing now, if you look at this whole stuff, this is the whole range. Don't look at the wicks. Look at this, the body of the candle. Look at, we have been inside that range. So it's also telling me that a consolidated profile or reversal may be expected, but I want to wait and see what it will tell me to do. So that is for the dollar, the euro, and the GBP. As for the CAD JPY, I don't want anyone to trade this thing for now. Just leave it. Leave this whole something. Leave this whole something. Yes, if you remember in the previous analysis, I told you that we get sometimes short-term confluences give confirmation for a long-term idea and vice versa. Understand? So the short-term confluences have given us that we are purging to go and take out this high here on the CAD JPY. And now we have reached a deep premium part of that range. We have entered into the rejection block of the monthly now. So this is where we expect to go and take out. We have taken out this high. This one have been taken out, the rejection block. So what I am looking at currently, this is the invalidation that you look at. Understand? This low here, this is the invalidation that you look at. These are all old data because I was not trading it, so I not really modify it. So it's in this point that is our draw on liquidity that we want to look to continue the buys. So at this point, then you look for consequent encroachment of this place, and it can be your minimum expected fill for the CAD JPY before they can go up. That was why I marked out this daily fair value gap. Understand? If I see that this week the market comes down like this to this point, I will be very, very happy because I will want to wait again furthermore for this point to be reached. Then I can start to buy this thing up here, up until this point here. So, but for now, look at the consolidation, and we are seeing contraction candles telling us that a large body candle is coming up. And when we look at quest for liquidity, we are looking at this high and also this one. If they go and they break out this one, that means they are reaching up for that one. But you don't want to be found inside these spots. In conditions like this, you don't want to be found like that inside there, always struggling to find a trade. That's why sometimes I love trading all these crosses like this, because as at when I was just sticking to the euro and the GBP, there are sometimes if the dollar is not telling you something, you really cannot trade the both of them at that particular time. But you might see something on this particular pair that you will not look to trade. But now we are in the condition that we just have to sit on our hands and wait and observe for the market to print out for us. Understand? Like I said before, that this is one of the big challenges that day traders have, because now look at, I'm telling you, it is not possible. It is impossible for someone to frame that this daily candle will form like this, because of you are in a consolidated range. They are stacking up orders for manipulation. So we profit when price expands either up or down. So there is no expansion. Understand? We normally call this consolidation days, or it's in Z days. So it's making lots of Z days for us, and we don't want to be going, we want to be seen in this marketplace. Now, this is Monday contraction candle, Tuesday contraction candle, and also the Wednesday. So definitely it's painting a reversal or consolidating profile for you here. Either your Wednesday weekly reversal, or your consolidation Thursday reversal, or your seek and destroy bullish and bearish is in Fridays. Either one of these three different profiles. So you don't want to even be seen in this, but just observe the euro and observe the dollar, and I will notify you on updates. This one, I will really make sure that I will be there to be tracking it for you, to tell you that, okay, we can now come in. I will make sure I do that on the Telegram and the WhatsApp groups. So
Okay,
I'll make sure that I do that, so that you will know when it's time for us to come in. But for now, from as Monday, I was trading euro. I was buying euro as of Monday, because as I saw that they have come down to a discount, I entered here at this point. Look at my entry here. This is where I entered. As they hit the discount, entered the bullish order block. I bought here, and I was buying this thing up. But as I saw the thing that it was doing, from the GBP to the Euro GBP, so I saw what it was doing, all this stuff, and it gave me the something to look at for that. That's not what I expect. So as you are seeing here too, I also analyze the Euro GBP. Understand? So this is what I'm currently analyzing now. So right from when it was at this spot, I've already been analyzing it, that it will come like this. This was my analysis, that it will come and take out old lows, which it did here. It did here. You sweep, and it will go up and fall down. So that's why you see 1, 2. Now I want it to come down like this, 3. So this is where I currently am at this particular pair. So if it chooses you, if this pair is your pair to trade, you can go on it for a sell. You can go on it for a sell. So that is a daily bearish order block. And I was looking at the fair value gap in the 4-hour